Hello, Doc Progeny here. Today, I'm going to be looking at how you find things in Progeny. As with any database, it's pretty important to be able to pull out information quickly and easily from your database. So I've had a question from a user about how you find particular pedigrees and patients. I'm going to concentrate today on the main screen for Progeny and how from there to find things. So this is the PC client, it works very similarly in the web version. You'll see you're on the pedigrees tab here. You'll see this white empty box here. So if I want to find a particular pedigree, I can type in a search thing, and you'll see it doesn't have to be exact. It's an it's kind of a fuzzy search. You'll also see here, but it searches amongst all of these different columns. So it's a rough search. It's not an exact search. Excuse me. So you'll see at the top of the screen here, you've got a number of different fields. You can modify this. You can add columns, insert columns, or delete columns. So for example, I could add in, for example, in total number of breast cancers. I could add in some information on the pedigree. Let's have a look at a bit more information than that. For example, the ethnicity, if you're allowed to track that in your families and so forth. And again, when you search that, you're searching through all of those particular headers. One thing to be aware of, this is specified at the user level. So if you want to set it for everybody, firstly, set it as default and then set it for all users. That will mean that will apply to everyone who uses your particular database. However, in general, when you're working in Progeny, you want to find a pedigree based on a particular individual, like show me the pedigree for Keith Jones, or I know Keith's dad is Nigel Jones. Can I find that family? So let's show how we do that. That's done at the individual level. So I'm going to click on the individual tab here. I'm going to search again over all of these columns that you see here for all the Michaels in my database. So you'll see here, picked up Michael Barnes and Michael Jones, which is great. I could also right click on either of these. So if I right click, I can jump straight out to that particular pedigree, which is great. So again, as you can with the pedigrees, you can add columns, insert columns, or delete columns. So if you want to search for a particular mutation or a particular date of birth or date of death, you can do so. Again, don't forget the whole set as default and set for all users. So again, if I wanted to search for a particular date of birth, for example, let's see if there's anyone there. Here you go. That's one individual. Again, I can right click on that pedigree, open pedigree, and you can see I can pull up that particular pedigree. So again, quite a fuzzy search, but it's extremely powerful and a very quick way of finding the individuals. If you want to do slightly more complex searches, then I recommend looking at my video on spreadsheets within Progeny, as you'll find those will give you more information. Okay, thanks for your time today. As always, if you have any questions, drop me a line. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe.